Hey everybody, welcome back to another LEGO Room update. It's Jordan here. Today we're going to find out what the new GWP is. This is going to be running from April 1st to April 9th, and you got to spend $200 US to get the GWP in this box here. I don't know what it is yet, so I'm going to cut the tape and we'll crack it open together. The information sheet that I got said you could buy any theme, so it's any LEGO purchase over $200 US, I think. That's the information. Oh, I know what it is, just by the look of that right there. This is the next Houses of the World one. Oh, cool. That looks nice. It's the little miniature houses. So Houses of the World 2. That's neat. What country do you think that is? I'm not sure. I've got the other one over here in the randomest spot. It's right behind the Guardians of the Galaxy ship beside the Eiffel Tower. That was the first Houses of the World GWP, and this is the second one. So here we go. This looks pretty cool. Hey, I like the door with those 1x1 tiles and the ring, and also the way it's framed with the arches. That looks really good. Little magic genie lamp out front, and some butterbeer. Couple pillars there, the palm tree, some more arches and windows, sticker elements, masonry bricks. Got some clothesline up top there. Interesting looking roof with those triangular shaped pieces. Some vines creeping down the side here. And another door. A lamp mounted to the wall there. Interior looks pretty good as well. There's a little bed, a rug, quite a few stickers in there to add some nice detail. A piano there as well. It's a good addition to the lineup, right? One thing I don't understand is they don't identify which country this represents, nor did they do that with this one. They are corner buildings though, so they can go side by side. They're like little mini off-scale, weird scale modular buildings. But where are they from? There should be like a little printed tile or something saying Mexico and wherever this is from. Does anyone know where this would come from? I mean, maybe that lamp there sort of hints at something. I'm not sure. It should say on the packaging at the very least. And it does come apart as well, like a modular building. The roof will pop off and then the two floors will come apart. There's just some of those modified 1x4 plates with the 2 studs. Yeah, pretty basic builds, but good GWPs that come with some pretty good pieces. And they're cute. They're a funny scale, a funny size, if you ask me. But yeah, I think it's good for what it is, right? Once again, I wish they were identified. But I guess it's up to you to decide which countries these represent. The next thing on my to-do list today is to display the Captain America Sheild done by Bricker Builds. This thing is insane. 24 plates, if I counted correctly. That's how deep it is. Look at that. It's like a rounded shape using Lego plates. So cool. It's almost as tall as my Yeti coffee mug. Red, white, red, blue, and then the white star. Here you can see the construction of it from the underside. I've also installed the straps so that you can actually wield this thing. And believe me, it is durable. Like you could bring it out cosplaying, although I probably wouldn't just because it would get fairly heavy, but you could do it. But look at all the plate. It's crazy, hey? Quite the construction. You definitely have to focus when you're building this thing, because if you make mistakes, they can be hard to track backward just because the instructions focus on like a small section of the build. So if you make a mistake, backtracking is a little bit difficult. I would recommend doing it in a quiet setting where you're 100% focused, picking all of your pieces and building it. Yeah, we got the straps there, which do a pretty good job of allowing you to wield this thing. How am I going to display it? I've got a couple different options. So it actually came with a guitar stand, and it can sit on the guitar stand just like that there. I could put this on a shelf or on the ground or in the Lego City. No, definitely not in the Lego City. I want to hang it. It came with this wall mount kit right here. So you just have to make a slight modification to the backside of it so you can actually hang it. And there's instructions provided for that as well. Now it came with these specific hooks that are designed to accommodate this wall mount kit, which I have no problem with. The issue is I have steel studs down here, So I don't know how I'm going to bash one of those nails into a steel stud. So I really don't feel confident putting it into drywall. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do there, because it specifically needs those hooks according to the instructions for the wall mount kit. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to put it based on that fact. I mean, I'd like to put it maybe above the amusement park over there by the loop coaster, or on this wall or this wall. I don't want to put it on the stairs coming down into the Lego room because I risk knocking it off the wall, and I really don't want to do that. So I don't know what to do at this particular point in time, but it looks good right there for now, I guess. So today they actually released the embargo date for these sets, the Guardians of the Galaxy ones. I could build those live today. I don't know if I want to focus on building those or if I want to focus on working on my Lego City. That's the thing, right? I should have built these and did my review on them, but I've been focused on the Lego City and other stuff. This ship does look interesting. I'm very interested in seeing it in the new movie, Guardians of the Galaxy 3.0. Well, I guess this video is going to turn into a Marvel shelf revamp / cleanup, because that shelf is pretty dusty, and so is the Sheild helicarrier. So yeah, I'm going to dust this whole shelf, clean it up, and hopefully build a new Marvel display. Oh, Bricksie, how do you keep your Lego so dust-free? This bad boy right here takes care of the big dust bunnies. The helicarrier looks so much better when it's on its own shelf. I tried putting it up here with the Captain America Sheild and Thor's hammer, but you have to have it down low so you can actually see the details. Oh, I don't know if I can afford the space to have it on its own shelf like that, but it does look substantially better. You know what look good up here? The Hulkbuster, like the big one. Wouldn't that be a nice display? I don't know though, might be time to sell some smaller sets, like maybe this smaller Avengers helicarrier with all the cool minifigures. I think it might be time for me to depart with this set. I used to have the Avatar sets up there, which will require a new home now if I make these changes. Also, I had some other tall stuff, the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building, and also the alt build of the Coliseum done by Boone Builds, who's actually a Lego designer now. Oh, unfortunately, I might be saying goodbye to this set here. I might part it out because there's lots of great parts in here, like tan masonry and dark tan slopes and everything like that. I just don't know if I have the shelf space for it anymore. It requires quite a bit of height to display. Running out of space on my big PAX units. I only have 3 of them, so I have to pick and choose what to display. And certain sets like this here sort of have to be on the bottom, because when you raise it up, it looks ugly from the bottom side, and also it's got a huge wingspan, so it's sort of awkward to display. It's just sort of a give and take situation right now in the Lego room, because when I build new displays, I have to remove sets, and then I don't know where to put the new sets, because the shelves are pretty much full if I want to display things in a neat and tidy fashion. Sure, I could cram a whole bunch of this stuff back there behind the Guardians of the Galaxy ship like this, which doesn't really make sense, but I'll admit, actually doesn't look too bad. There you go. We've got a bunch of architecture style stuff. I can't believe the Lego room is at this point. It's actually pretty sad. I've got a really nice set sort of tucked away down here, and you can't even see it. It's underneath the mansion. It's the Cat D11 Technic set. You can't even see it. To be honest with you, it makes me a little bit sad putting the Avatar sets down here. I'm a huge fan of the movies. Honestly, they're probably in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. They're just so well done, and I just like them. I saw them in theater, like the first one and the second one, and they just blew me away. So makes me sad to put them down here, but oh well, it is what it is for now. On a serious note though, this looks pretty good. And don't be surprised if you see me get the Hulkbuster one day and put it right there, because that would look incredible. I mean, this is rather cluttered, all this small stuff on a pack shelf. It should be on a Billy, but this is my entire Marvel collection actually, besides the stuff in the city, of course. So it's sort of mixed on here. There's some random stuff like Star Wars, because Star Wars has overflowed from that PAX unit. These only fit on PAX units, and I have more than one PAX unit full of Star Wars stuff. PAX is the wardrobe units from IKEA. And the piano's pretty random. I've been waiting for that one to retire, and then once it retires, I'll probably sell it and get rid of that one just because it's cool. There's no question about it, but it doesn't really match the theme that I have here in the Lego room, more pop culture related stuff and also vehicles. When we started filming this video, I didn't think of this solution. Just lean it right in the shelf. That's perfect. Just lean there. It doesn't need the guitar stand to be in a shelf, and that reduces the height of it, making it easier to display. So now I have a decision to make. Am I going to build the Marvel sets and integrate them onto the shelves behind me here that we have a little bit of room on now with the removal of those other sets, so we should be able to fit those? Or am I going to start building the construction site? I've got to build a mills plate that is 1.5 base plates to accommodate this. I thought it was 1 base plate, but it's actually 1.5, and then I could start building that. Geez, what to do. That's a couple great options if you ask me. Guess what, everybody? An easy decision was made. I am going to be building the modular construction site. So my review of this is going to come out tomorrow. Oh man, I'm so excited for this. It's going to look great in the Lego City. Oh yeah, and this is where the houses of the world ended up. Up there by the party yacht, Flintstones, Adidas Superstar, and some Lego store promos. Check out my building partner. She came down to check on the progress of the construction site. What do you think, Mel? Does it look pretty good? She says that doesn't belong there. Okay. So at this point, everybody, I know that I'm just going to continue building this all night until it's done. So stay tuned for my review on the modular construction site. And that's where we wrap up this vlog, I guess, because I'm too excited to continue building that. I really don't want to do anything else. But look at that. We've got that place there, and there's the new GWP coming out relatively soon on April 1st until April 9th. I hope you enjoyed my little vlog here and the new updated display. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Farewell.